What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I wanted to talk about actually non-Splinterlands tokens, but GLX and GLUSD, which are part of the Genesis League sports platform, and how you are able to use them with this newest update maintenance window we had earlier today. You are able to use them to buy credits within Splinterlands. And this is something that makes so much sense. We almost wonder why it wasn't implemented earlier. And part of the reason that the team put it in, Chatter posted this on Discord, is to help with the kind of downward sell pressure that we've seen in the GLS platform. Now, for the last 9 months, people have been getting a GLX airdrop for staking SPS, and a lot of players in Splinterlands are like, hey, that's cool, but I don't really follow sports. I don't care about soccer/football, and I just want more Splinterlands stuff. So they've been selling that off and buying, things within Splinterlands with that, or maybe they're taking ice cream money, who knows. But for those who are selling off and then buying Splinterlands assets, you now have another option, which I would highly recommend you consider. For several reasons. Okay, first of which, we talked earlier about the fact that the sell pressure on GLX and GLUSD to a certain extent will be a little bit lower, right? And granted, there's only another like 3-ish months or so of the SPS airdrop that does end in October. So it's not too much longer, but every little thing helps, right? So if we can alleviate that just slightly, that should do something for the GLX token, which has been absolutely battered. I never thought it would go this low, but also we haven't really seen the utility. So we are going to need to see some demand or reasons for demand from the team very soon with the game going live. Now, the other thing, the second reason is that you actually get to lock in your value rather than having to ride the volatility. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's say you got airdrop $5 worth of GLX. If you go, and what you would normally do is sell that GLX and then buy DEC, right, to use in the marketplace. Well, if you don't buy right away, you run the risk that maybe DEC jumps down a couple of percentage points, and now you no longer have $5, you have $4.75 or something like that, right? Now, granted, we all expect kind of DEC to go up in the short to medium to long term, so maybe you're also looking at that and being like, well, I want the upside of DEC, so I can't necessarily talk you out of that because it's a good reason to hold DEC. But if you just want to lock in that value and not ride the volatility, then you can go in and buy credits at whatever the value is, and then shop whenever you feel like it. And then the third reason, just a small one, but it does help the team because the team gets to consider that as a revenue. And granted, they're not burning the tokens. They'll hold on to the tokens. And I, for one, trust the team much more than anybody else to be responsible with how they manage, right, the sell pressure on these tokens. I don't think that they're just going to dump GLX on the marketplace unless they absolutely have to. So if the team can hold on to it and kind of lock it up there in the same way that they've done with DEC for purchases or even SPS to a certain extent, that's going to be something positive all around. So I think that this is a good thing. It's like a small, almost unnoticeable update, but for people who are actively selling their GLX tokens and even GLUSD, I would just highly recommend you consider doing this because it would be beneficial all across the board. Again, you don't have to, and I listed out some of the benefits of not doing it if you want to ride that DEC wave up, or if you want to help push DEC back towards PEG. I'm not going to fault you for doing that, but there are benefits to it that I think should be considered when making that decision to sell off your assets in the GLS airdrop. So or the GLX airdrop, I should say. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.